Oh, okay. So is that where you're headed back to now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back there and try to unlock the apex predator in that area.
Nice. He has to do what he did in this area in the first area because we left the first area pretty fast.
You're explaining it for Patrick Cash. It's not that you think I'm dumb.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm explaining it. I'm explaining it to whoever needs it explained to them.
Sweet, thanks.
Whoever that Connor might happen to be.
Kiss it and wink and Mr. Morgan are like dom dom dom. It's some Summerboys time.
All right. So Patrick Cash, we were just talking about. Hello. First of all.
Hello. First of all, hello. Yeah.
Hello and welcome. And man, if you've been enjoying this Maneater playthrough as much as I've been enjoying this Maneater playthrough, you've been enjoying it a lot because I've been enjoying it a lot also.
Yeah.
I'm really
we're just kind of casually watching Jimmy play,
watching Jimmy pwn and
hashing it out, making myself hungry, talking about ice cream.
Hanging out with the boys.
I was stalling, Keenan, when you were like kind of confused when we were just right now stalling. I was like, oh, you want to record? And you're like, yeah, no, we can talk about wings. And I'm like, yeah, sure. Yeah, okay. I was finishing ordering the wings that me and Jimmy are going to consume at some point, hopefully in like the next hour.
So yeah, we were talking about why are wings so expensive now? I feel like wings used to be cheaper.
Right.
Like wings used to be cheaper, but to be fair, wings also used to be a lot smaller.
Chickens in general, yeah, but they're still cheap as fuck. The whole chicken costs the amount. It does not track, Keenan, as you would love to say.
Yeah, dude, like I can get a ginormous
chicken,
rotisserie chicken from Sam's for $5.
Yeah, you can get 3 of those for what I just paid for these wings. And granted, it is 30 wings.
Well, yeah, but like,
okay.
So wings are much huger now. When you're getting, drums and flats.
They are like the size of like drumsticks.
Yeah, they're very large. They've become exponentially larger.
I have no idea what that was. This guy's. He's fucking me up.
Escape!
He's albino. What level is he? 21?
13. I thought.
Man, you should probably go back to the first area and try to get the apex predator from the first area.
Oh, you're right. Let me see if I can kill this alligator.
Yeah, that'll probably give you some stuff.
This is an albino alligator.
Oh shit, there's another alligator. Fuck.
Because that's what the game said is you're constantly going to be moving back and forth between areas as because we talked about some areas you can't get to yet because you're not an adult shark, like they're not available to you until you're an adult. So you're going to be fast traveling back and forth a good amount as you become stronger and more things are available to you.
And you're going to blink.
But yeah, man, wings are just too expensive now. Like I feel like wings used to be the thing you would get when you couldn't get. It's like, oh man, I can't afford like a whole KFC meal. I'll just get some wings instead. But now wings are like more expensive. What the fuck?
Maybe they're annoying to make. I don't know. I've never worked in a restaurant really in any capacity, so I'm sure there's something there.
I honestly think they're bigger. That's one thing. One thing is they're bigger, but also I think it's just supply and demand. Like wings are a thing now, and they're just like, we can get away with charging this much.
Yeah, but it's usually not warranted because places don't really. More often than not, a place does not have like awesome wings.
Yeah, most of the time wings. Dude, most of the time wings suck, dude.
Most of the time they're disappointing. I won't say suck.
That's what. No, dude. Whenever you get a wet ass wing, dude. Whenever you get a wet, floppy, fucking.
Yeah. It's like, hey, thanks for not making this crispy at all, guys.
You didn't even try. You
didn't even try.
Have
you ever had wings? Do you ever want them like this, guys?
I could have made better wings than this, like in the oven by myself.
Damn.
That's
I ordered savage.
Dude, who always has great wings is fucking Chinese food places.
Yeah. Well.
Because they're always crispy.
Goes without saying.
They're always crispy.
Very crispy.
But
overly crispy.
Also,
no such
moistio. Oh, dude. So yeah, you could probably kill those alligators. I mean, you've killed like 2 level 15 alligators before.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you could probably kill these fox. Yeah.
That's the apex predators. It's 2 of them.
No, that's just one of the. Go ahead, Jim.
I think I have to do like a certain amount of the quest in that other area to get the apex predator to unlock, so I can go kill it.
Oh, okay. So is that where you're headed back to now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back there and try to unlock the apex predator in that area.
Nice. He has to do what he did in this area in the first area because we left the first area pretty fast.
You're explaining it for Patrick Cash. It's not that you think I'm dumb.
Yeah, I mean, well, I'm explaining it to whoever needs it explained to them.
Sweet, thanks.
Whoever that Connor might happen to be.
A lot of Connors in our Patrick Cash group. I typically get everything right away, but it's for those other Connors.
But yeah, I don't know what that seasoning is on Chinese food wings, but
it's got some ginger in there.
Damn, it's good, man.
Yeah.
They all have the same one. Like, they're very uniform. Like, usually, if you get wings from a Chinese food place, like,
yeah, we all know.
Like this.
We all know that kind of wing.
We all know that flavor, but I don't know what that flavor is. I don't know if it's like soy sauce and like fish sauce. Like, ginger is probably a good bet.
There's some ginger in there, but I bet they have a nice little mix of flavors.
And you don't even really need sauce, man, because they're so flavorful and crispy on their own.
They also don't give you any.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was my nice way of saying they don't give me any sauce. You don't need it.
You always want sauce. You do. You always like some of that yum yum, or what is it, yum yum?
Yeah, like yum yum sauce or yummy sauce. Everybody calls it different things.
Yummy, yeah.
But basically, it's shrimp sauce. That's another word for it. Is shrimp sauce.
Yeah. People know it's that like orange sauce.
I like yum yum.
that mayonnaise based kind of sweet sauce that you get at like Benihana.
Man, I don't think I've never been to Benihana.
So I don't think I've ever been to Benihana, but there's the place in our hometown called Sumo.
Yeah, it's still there.
That is, a Benihana, dude. It's still. I don't know how their business model is fucking terrible. I don't know how they're still open.
Maybe I think their business model is just being the only one.
Well, because used to.
It's like up a hill or something, right? It's like got a nice. Something.
Yeah, dude. I mean, it's beautiful up there because nothing else has built up there. So you go up there and it's like very secluded, almost like very foresty. And it's never very crowded, so I like that.
I think he's gonna be able to follow you up there, Jimmy.
Yeah,
like an alligator.
Damn, son. I think a reason they were able to survive for a long time is because it was the only place in town you could get sushi.
Yeah, and hibachi. There's another hibachi place.
But then we got a bluefin, and we got a Rusan's. So now you can get sushi.
There's
other places.
A Rusan's up there.
Yeah, dude, Rusan's and a bluefin.
That's crazy.
And now we have a hibachi place, I believe it's called Ichiban.
Oh.
So, the thing about it was, Sumo was the kind of place where it was just like, you're going on your birthday. Like, Sumo was like a Red Lobster type place.
Right.
Where it's just like, you're going on a special occasion only. Like, nobody's going there like once a week because the price is extremely prohibitive.
Well, unless you're balling,
Well, yeah, but I mean, our town in general, I think, is pretty poor.
Okay.
I don't know who necessarily is
balls
balling.
out of control.
Yeah, I mean, there is that nice.
Jimmy, you should go up there and ball.
There is that nice part of town. There is that nice area where the ballers ball. and
I want to hear that song. There's that nice area where the ballers.
There's that nice area where the ballers ball, and they eat lots of sumo.
What are those bits and pieces you're eating after you kill him? Like just his guts?
I guess so. What's his remains? What's left of him?
His meat, because the other things that are smaller than you just chomp them themselves.
Right, and Jimmy chomps him into bits and then eats the bits.
Yeah, the bigger boys, you got to like knock their health down until their health's gone, kill them, and
the
then
big
they
boss
disseminate into bits.
Get that shit. Get that license plate.
Oh, so I want to talk about our favorite video games.
Oh, we're supposed to do that shit.
Because I don't think we've ever talked about that.
Now it's already almost at the end.
Is it almost at the end? Are we going to talk about it next time?
No, let's talk about it this time.
Well, if it's almost at the end, because it's going to be a long convo. Because I really
it's going to be like super long.
I want to really get into it because
the juicy details.
Well, it's supposed to be
get into it.
It's supposed to be a gaming channel, so I was thinking, what if we talk about gaming a little bit?
I thought we should just keep talking about sushi.
I mean, it's more than anything, it's just making me hungry for sushi.
No, that's the thing is I'm good ever since I ordered those wings, but talking about food before then, I'm like, something's got to give.
I'm about to explode. I'm about to implode.
Did we talk due to no wings?
Did we talk about that before? How like sushi is like the most like risky food during COVID time because it's not
we talked about that yesterday. So
we talked about that yesterday. Okay,
Maneater episode.
We did talk about chicken tempura sushi.
That's right.
Yeah.
We've covered a lot of the same ground today as yesterday.
I mean, dude, it's gonna get there, and like it sucks. I wish there was a way to know, but just I feel bad, especially for Connor, who's known me
too
for
early.
so long.
I already heard all these stories like 8
Connor's
times.
definitely heard all my best stories. Like they've been. Connor's heard all my best stories multiple times because not only have I told them to him, I forget when I've told them to him, so I tell them again.
And then you tell them
also,
in groups that I.
Yeah, I tell them in groups when there's like a new person where I'm like, they need to hear one of my 5 best stories, and Connor always be there.
And
So
I'm I think I'm a great listener for the most part. So like I just like help you prod you along into the paths I know that you're trying to hit.
But we definitely got to a point in our relationship where I just said to you, I was like, dude, like I will, because you would be. It's funny, like you would be so polite, you would let me tell the whole story, and you would wait until the end to be like, "Dude, you already told me that."
Like, yeah, I knew that.
Let me tell the whole thing.
I guess that's polite.
20 minutes later.
So
Oh
finally,
yeah. I remember that from before.
Finally, we got to the point where I was like, "Dude, like just tell me at the beginning, and we can talk about something else. You don't have to suffer through this 15-minute story again." And man, that definitely improved our conversations.
Really? Because I thought I still
think
just
so.
did
Yeah,
that.
you just being able to be like, dude, you told me this before.
Oh, really?
Because man, I just forget. They're my best
Maybe
stories.
Maybe I've forgotten to do that.
They're
Well,
my
because
best stories,
sometimes
so I
you're
forget,
usually telling it to somebody new at this point.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like specifically in a situation. Because we lived together for an extended period of time.
Yeah, like most of college for me.
Yeah.
Pretty much almost all of college. Not the first year, but almost all of college for me.
We had like those 3 years at that one apartment place, and then how long were we at the condo? Like 6
That was like,
months.
yeah, that was less than a year, but that was
it wasn't that long.
Slightly different situation, yeah.
That was a whole man. That whole thing was a thing.
But anyway,
I was at. Well, I was at my worst. It was a point in my life where I just wasn't doing very well in general.
yeah.
And
Man, my favorite time is when I was like headed to work and like Appa, who we've talked about on them Summerboys, had shit like down the stairs, like had somehow managed to do just like a waterfall.
she stood on the top like she had to know what she was doing. We constantly talk about how smart Appa is
Very
with each
mischievous.
other.
She's a husky, and I
because
think people know what they're up to. People have
the
seen enough
things that
videos at
she-
this point.
the things that she does, I'm just like, she's gotta know, because why would you make this choice?
Yeah, why would
if
you be such a son of a
don't-
bitch
yeah,
about
if
it?
you don't know what you're doing.
Nice, bro.
Oh yeah.
See you later,
Because-
alligator.
It had to be insanely hard to
balance,
balance herself
yeah.
on the fucking landing and waterfall shit down the stairs.
And so, pretty funny shit she took, and Keenan called me. It was like I was pretty new at this job, so I'm like, well, I can't just turn around and go clean up shit for you, Keenan. I gotta get to work on time.
You'd only be gone for like an hour. And I was just like, dude, like the shit is so prevalent, I cannot walk down the stairs.
So raw.
Like, I either have to clean up this diarrhea.
So I was like, well, yeah, you can either clean it up or stay in your room all day.
So at the condo was very nice. The reason we got to stay in that condo was because Connor's girlfriend at the time, her sister owned it, but then her sister had gotten a different place with her husband.
And it was like not or tough to sell, or they didn't want to sell it yet, or something. So we got a hot deal.
They were trying to sell it, and so they wanted us to stay there and upkeep it, like keep it looking nice. And then
I mean, mostly they were just graciously letting us just stay there for a
but they
hot
were showing
price.
it. They were showing it at the time.
Yeah, so I guess that was a bit of a caveat, was we had to be available to show it often.
So she did that, and luckily I had my room.
So
and I
sometimes
had
we'd
my,
show it and it'd just be full of diarrhea.
Well, no, it was always clean when we would show it.
Appa took a lot of shits in that place, man, on that nice bamboo
Dude,
floor.
she did. Well, a lot of pee. She took so many pees in that place. She pissed inside so many times that it seriously started to seep into the hardwood.
Yeah,
Like
because that bamboo is like, it's not like fully sealed the way I
Yeah,
think that all
yeah.
woods
So
are.
it would go between the cracks, and
Oh,
it would
dude,
just
don't remind me. Don't remind me about the cracks.
Didn't she also eat like an entire tray of buffalo mac and cheese? or
Yeah,
something?
and that was
made me
awful.
so sad,
Dude,
dude.
she
that
ate
was
all-
my favorite shit.
And then she ate. That was my most unfavorite shit, actually.
That was my favorite food.
Made you guys both sad for very different reasons.
I did not like cleaning up her neon orange shit.
Yeah, so Connor's girlfriend at the time made a tray of buffalo mac and cheese.
Which was
and,
super tasty, but yeah.
You know, she would make a huge, dense tray, and so
Yeah.
we each had, you know, a reasonable helping. So there was probably like 7 more servings left.
At
Easily.
least
like,
half the pail.
Yeah,
dude.
like we would eat on it for like 3 days, and then we left it on the counter, and Appa got up
Appa
there and
finished it
ate
off.
the entire tray, and then, like Connor said, shit neon orange for a couple days.
Yeah, a couple days.
And then there was another time where we had like a whole pallet of ramen.
Ate
from
all that,
Sam.
yep.
She like
20
raw
ramen or
ramen
something. Yeah.
bags and like raw noodles, seasoning packets, like
Oh,
and
yeah.
all. She just ate it all.
You know what's funny though is like as an adult, she's like very skeptical. She mostly won't eat anything like table scraps. Like she's super picky, and it's because of all the times that she probably feels that we've wronged her.
Yeah, it's just like, man, why would you put that there if you didn't want me to eat it?
Why'd you let me eat that 5-pound sack of barley?
Why'd you let me eat that book?
Yeah, so she's like, yeah, now we'll give her a steak and she'll like sniff it for a minute. She'll be like, that's too spicy. I shouldn't eat that.
I'm pretty sure there's at least one time that she ate money.
Oh yeah, she ate money.
She fucking ate money.
Yeah, she ate apple that had some greeneries packed into
Oh
it.
yeah, they
And
were
then she
u-
was just
Dude,
like
that
baked out
was-
of her mind.
That's my favorite picture in the world. Is like it was an apple that they were using as a tool.
They being us, me and you.
A smoking apparatus. And she ate the entire apple, core and all. Just ate the whole apple, and it was freshly
Yeah,
packed.
the apple disappeared.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was freshly packed
apple.
and just you sent me a picture of her just like her eyes are bloodshot and she's just hating it. She's so upset. 'Cause
So
she's just
were you
like-
not there? That was not you?
No, you sent me the picture. I wasn't there. You sent me the picture.
Oh, okay.
And man, I left that was so funny, dude.
Yeah, we were worried about her for a minute.
instant regret
Yeah,
on her part.
Yeah. She won't fuck with
Dude,
apples.
I think that was the time that she stopped eating stuff off the counter.
Yeah, probably.
I think that was the thing that made her super skeptical because that really messed her up bad.
Yeah. Don't come after us, PETA. What if our listeners is
accident.
largely PETA?
Dude, like your dog's gonna eat stuff it's not supposed to eat.
Yeah, it's just gonna
A
happen.
lot of your initial dog keeping life is stopping them from
Figuring out,
eating
yeah.
shit they're not supposed to eat.
Figuring out the things to put in place to prevent that.
Because they're doing kind of a trial and error run of like sniff, sniff, sniff. I'll eat that,
Yeah.
and then seeing what it does to them. So but to her credit, she learned.
She did learn. She's learned too much.
She's too smart now.
It's about that time. So let's talk about our favorite games, starting with the next episode.
Okay,
right off the
episode-
bat.
Episode 16. We're about to be legally
And we're gonna-
driving.
And we're gonna check in with Jimmy and see where he's at in Maneater.
It looks like he's getting ready to Predator again.
Fight
right?
an Apex
Another Apex?
Yeah, so I'm going through the first area, just trying to, I guess, do enough stuff to unlock that Apex Predator.
The challenge. So check it out next time.